Okay. Testing. All right. So here today, this is Jackson Maximus again with the Call of War. Sorry if there hasn't been an update lately. Here today, I have two games. They're relatively new. This one, I believe, is only a couple days old. We are in this one. We are playing as a warlord of Sichuan. We have a pretty nice coalition up here. In the game where it's only max 4 coalitions. And this one, let me see what we got. We got Communist China, Mongolia, and let me move this a little bit. Oop. I don't need that. All right. So we got Communist China, Maklik, and Mongolia right there. And beautiful, nice little map mode I can use right here, like that. Currently, I was gonna go up north, and then these guys went in, and I realized they're on coalition. And I was like, please let me join, and they let me join, and everything was cool. And so then they kept on going north and tried to attack, I believe, another AI nation. No, this was Manchuria. And I believe he called North Manchuria in, or he was like, yo, you attacking my brothers. And, well, now we're at war with them. Um, Not going to tell you our plans, okay, of attack and such, because that is a security issue and such. So I will be mostly just telling you, just giving you updates on what's going on with the war. I'll tell you this much. We have a very good base of operations. Over here, as you can see, he actually has over here in communist China, supposed to be Mao. Um, he has a nice little army, nicely built ports and cities. And over here, I've been pretty much slacking. Just now got my provinces in set, my army set. You guys, if you guys have been watching me long enough, you know I love these militia. And got some light tanks for some actual support, building in some air bases for my plane, and getting another plane up for my research, going on my research. I'm pause it here and yeah, we are discussing things, stuffing things, and what to do against our future enemies. Anyways, I'm gonna show you the newspaper. Game rules 2 days. I'm gonna try to keep up with that. And yeah, we all know if you don't get anything, at least like 50th place, you don't survive, you don't get nothing. And then this is what we want right here. This is what we want. Coalition victory. Yeah, same as like third place, which is cool. Ranked and players have active. All right. Stats. Yeah, we ain't. I don't think any of my allies are here. Central China. No, that's our enemy. Another enemy. Oh, kind of an enemy. Nope, there's our friend right there, Mongolia. We're doing good here. We're doing good. Um, yeah. This situation up in here. Yeah, the next day is about to change in 3 minutes. So I'm gonna show you the next one here in a little. I'm just gonna try to zoom in, show you exactly what we're up against. Anti-tank division. Ooh, we can't attack that. Supposedly, I'm gonna probably tell him to after this division gets killed, we move these guys up and get rid of them. Should not move these armored cars in. Just take the troops instead. Where's the soldiers I'm clicking on? The soldiers. It lagged. My bad. I wanted to go home anyways. So I've gone through and done every single one, including Mars Tomorrow, which I actually haven't checked that today. That's silly of me. Did I check it today? I have no idea. Um, Let me just administrate that. Yes, 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 yes. But you stop. I said administrate it. So oh, what are you doing? Non-core patents. Max morale. Oh, oh, up to level 6. Okay, I didn't know that that's how it worked. All right. Um, Mind the voice gap. So over here, in case you guys don't know what this game is, because this is rather new, even for 1 second. My channel. Why did he drop that? Anyways, this is rather new for my channel. This is basically if those of you that are familiar with Paradox, this is basically like Europa Universalis in browser strategy form. Very, it's okay game. It's an okay game. You don't have to be skilled. Just pretty much have to be lucky in this game. I do like how they let you branch out. 3 different focuses here: warfare, economy, and colonization. Lovely, lovely, lovely. When I first started this, I got really worried because I saw this 11, but then I realized I was being silly because just basically half of my army is the same exact thing as this one thing. So, yeah. I do know it's Venice, though. Supposedly, you're supposed to be super rich right now. I know I'm super rich. I'm rich, I'm rich, I'm rich, I'm rich. Yes. And kind of scared about these guys, but then again, nobody likes to stay active. Like the way you know somebody's gonna stay active is their level. If they're super high level. Oh, Crimea. Crimea's winning right now. Yeah. Let me check up on this. If they're really high level, you know that they're gonna stay pretty darn active. 3. Um, Let me see. Let me go down here. Yeah, see, this is a good perfect example. This game is actually relatively not pretty, not too old, not too new. Oh, I have 71. That's nice. Um, Relatively new, so it's going to be ranking in a lot of new players. To be honest, if you really like these guys, and I would really like for you guys to play this, to support them. Come and join my team. Mr. Mr. Jackson Maximus. I'll go home in a second here. Let me see. Back to my games. Yeah. Mr. Jackson Maximus, and we are always part of the Zeke Top Dogs over here in my alliance. It's looking pretty lonely over here. Of course, it's a new game, so we're not really going to have a whole lot of people. Um, Ducats. What is the ducats like here? Ducats are pretty cheap here. Yeah. 5,000 ducats, did it say? 4,000? Let me see. Loom. Would you get out of my face, bro? Yeah, 5,000 ducats, that's really good, to be honest. Because one research of like 12 hours is 1,700, which means you put in $2 maybe, and you immediately get probably, yeah, 12 hours. Put in minimum, yeah. You get more bang for your buck is what I'm trying to say here. Kind of worried about this guy. I want to form like a alliance coalition. There's no coalitions in this game. I don't know if there's going to be implemented coalitions because that would be highly historic, especially with France. Once France united, and whole Napoleon, there was a whole coalition against him. But then again, this is 300 years before that, and that would probably be late game. You can actually see exactly the time scope that this is supposed to be in with these the leather cannon and a bit. Okay, never mind. That's colonial infantry, isn't it? Nope, that's regular. Swedish approach in the early 17th century. Yeah, this would be right before the 1600s, right before the modern infantry. Let's see, can I get a thing? Yeah. So this would be late 16th century, I believe, or 17th century. It said. Let me check. Let me check. Early 17th century. So it would be right before Napoleon. But coalitions were still pretty much a thing. I would love for them to implement that into the game. Tell me what you guys think, even though I know right now there's only going to be about 5 of you, but this game's getting more and more popular. These games, Bitro Labs, getting more and more popular every day. And be excited to actually play the game pretty much for them, you know, because I'm pretty cool like that. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get some Cav here real quick. I would like some Cav because Cav can probably help me out against a mass infantry assault. However, I run out of manpower really quickly as Australia. Australia? My bad. Austria. I'm sorry. Anybody from Austria? Anybody from Australia? I'm so sorry I got that mixed up. I don't know how big this map is because if you see, you send out explorers and you have to explore like the entire map. They don't have India for some weird reason, or they have India, but that's like where it stops. I do know that they have Americas, so they should probably have Australia. So I'm sorry there, Aussies. I don't know if that's a bad name. I'm not trying to offend anybody, but yeah, Aussies. I know they have America, but if they don't have Australia, they really should. For some reason, I should probably go for the merchant route. Like I said, there's 3 different routes you can take: economy, colonization, and warfare. I'm probably going to switch to economy. I'm a pretty balanced player when it comes to things like this. And these are little advices. They tell you Hungary, small this is the Napoleon Bonaparte, late 17th century. All the more reason to add coalitions into here. And got a bunch of people that will advise you on what you should probably do. It's not very accurate. Like Napoleon was trying to tell me at first when I first started up this game to attack Silesia. Silesia? Is that how you say it? Yeah, Silesia. Sorry if it's an American accent. My bad. I will try to improve on it. But this is basically a state in modern day Poland. About yeah, modern day Poland. And well, if in case if you don't notice, Austria is all the way down here, and Bohemia is here, like a whole country through that. And if they think I'm just gonna attack Bohemia, go through Bohemia just to get to this tiny little country, they're wrong. And I wish that Bitro Labs would please update that. And the little thing is, some of these smaller countries really aren't worth it. Like if you see, they only do quarter 600 produce every day. This little thing right here produces 2,000, and these are both core territories. And if you can see here, you have non-core, occupied. You have to send. Oh, this is a lovely feature that I think should be in everything. That we can just send advisors, spend money or something to immediately turn the province into a core or non-core provinces instead of just like occupied in Call of War. I'm gonna show you guys the alliance here real quick. But this is a pretty cool game, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't ever really stayed into it until late game, but it is really fun early game. So let me see here. I guess that's pretty much it with this. In case if you're asking what's the rules with colonize, because like you're pretty much blocked off. Your only bet is over here. It's actually not. Your explorers and your colonists can go through other people's lands. Your troops can't, and most of the time, you need to defend your colonies. I'm gonna show you here because I don't have a colony, unfortunately, because I was slow. But colonization difficulty, native uprising chance, and yeah, it's this province really isn't worth it. I'm probably see after this one. So yeah, they can take them. They won't immediately attack them. That's how my explorer got through. But you won't be able to defend them if you're trying to move through. And in case if you're thinking, well, Egypt has a really easy game, they have a lot of territory over here. It's really not worth it to go after this. It's just basically the same thing as this. It's literally desert. You're not going to get anything out of it. Although it might be pretty. It's better than nothing, to be honest. A crappy colony is better than no colony. And in Egypt's concern, they can go for the economy or the warfare. That's what they should probably do. And the only time they should do colonization is if they're planning to really grab a lot of crappy land, kind of like what a person in Russia would probably do. Just take as much of Russia as they can, unify the principalities and such, and go straight for the crappy land, which really a lot of, well, let me put it like this. This is only like worth one or two. And you can either do a couple sixes, like say 3 6s. That's evil number. 4 6s. All right. Say these were 4 6s in worth. That adds up to about 24. However, you could have a lot of crappy land. That adds up to 24. 1 plus 1 plus 1, or 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm gonna show you the alliance now. This is a pretty boring game because people rarely stay really active. I like to choose some less risque nations. Not risque, I would say risky. I don't know why I tried to do that. My bad. But yeah, these guys are going ham. I always thought Crimea would be the one getting, slaughtered, but they're attacking the Golden Horde. And for those of you that are not exactly historians, I mean, just look at the size. I mean, I know it looks like they don't, these are not that very great provinces, but they still have a pretty good amount. Perfect example of what a lot of worthless provinces amount up to. But I guess these are pretty good at provinces. Yeah, that's not really good. They should really not do the Golden Horde like that. These guys are supposed to be super good. These are Genghis Khan's descendants here. You guys are mean. Just kidding. I love Bitro Labs. Actually, I don't think Bitro Labs, Bitro Labs actually worked on this. I forget who it was. Or they did a joint operation with this one. See, I'm gonna exit out of that because it's kind of boring. Just looking at our alliance here. Got a bunch of little people here. Let's see when they were last online. You got a couple people that used to stay active. But yeah, it's pretty dead now. Pretty dead. I might clean it up if people start trying to join in again. I'll clean it up so that more people can join in. And we've been losing a lot of games. If you guys are really active, could you please join? Because we need some active players to help me in these ranked games and stuff like that. Yeah, let me show you what I like to call my Civil War game. Not the Civil War, like American Civil War, but Civil War. You'll see. Started off as Russia in here. It's the Pacific region, I believe, what they call it. Well, no, wait. Nope, this is the entire world. I remembered. I'm in such a bad situation. So these countries are both pretty equal, but if you notice, one is called Volga. I'll zoom out and it will show there. Volga Niz. I don't know how to say that. I'm sorry. I'm gonna Google that here in a second. But Volga Nizi, and Volga Perm. And basically, this is technically supposed to be one country, but it's pretty much split up, and it's basically a civil war. I'll show you what I actually messaged this one dude. I will end the Volga Civil War, and I don't know if I want to. What is this? Army G7. Oh, that was this guy. Yeah, we're about to break through, take his capital. Um, but yeah, he sent up a large force. Like, this is me trying to clean up and really do everything I can to just pretty much stop this force before he realizes he could still probably push and basically win this war. Really trying to do that. At the very least, get rid of his anti-aircraft because it's all that's left. That's pretty threatening to me. Pretty darn threatening. Got a bunch of troops, so if I can just hold them off for now. I got a bunch of militia, and if that doesn't work, got a bunch of real troops. Well, it's the other way around. If the real troops don't work, I got a bunch of militia that's up. And I'm in a really bad position. So this is technically a civil war I have to solve first things first. Then I had Central Russia over here that was super big. And now I have this guy that's super big attacking me with no real good coalitions, because if you guys don't know me, I don't do that very well by myself, especially in this bad of a situation. So I'm gonna just scroll out here as much as I can. All right. So see this flag? That's one coalition. All right. Let me show you. Same dude. This guy actually borders me. Super big, super scary. He hasn't even gone to war with anybody. This dude, same coalition, super big, super scary. He's at war. We're about to have a border. These are just bots. I could try to blitz for them, but in case you can't tell, I have almost nothing for an army. I'm just really trying to hold on to stuff and such. Let me move this. Oh, look at that. So I'm just make sure that this doesn't have an actual uprising. All right. Just trying to move up my stuff and such so I can hurry up, and I'm actually um because when these guys start breaking in, they're not going to stop. I'm surrounded by either AI or strong enemies. This is not a good position I'm in. And in case you're wondering, everybody's in it. Sweden's in it. Nope, Sweden's not in it anymore. Inactive player. That's why. All right, that's cool. That's good for me. Um, Sweden's or Finland's in it. um, let me see. Oh, they let me join the. Thanks. Oh, so lovely. I love you guys. Thank you. This is technically Desert Rats. Let me. This guy's super cool too. Might be super friends with him, but yeah, wasn't in. Still, really not in a good position because these guys still have a lot to go before they can really help me out. Technically, these guys could try to get stuff through Ukraine up to Arkhangelsk, and we can be like, hey, you can either go against us or go with us against somebody that's going to absolutely destroy you. That would be really good. If you're this person right now, please just let these people in. Just be like, hey, don't attack me. Let's help take these guys out. And I'll show you the message. I'm gonna say thank you here in a minute. He said because he said he needed 5,000 goods just like this. He said I need 5,000 goods like this on the newspaper. Where that? Where that? Where did that? My bad. If I say something in its actual language, please tell me so I remember not to say that exact phrase again, because I like to just blurt out random things in not a particular language, but they sound pretty convincing to certain people, and it might accidentally be something. and I'm really trying not to get anything. Let me see. Where'd he say it? Where'd he say it? Oh, was it yesterday? Yeah, it was technically yesterday. Technically, according to the server, it was yesterday. 3, 2, 1, let's go. All right, yeah. The wars are everywhere. So he said 5,000 goods. I said, all right, man, I got you. Let me see. I got 5,000. I can buy stuff. I can buy stuff. I can sell stuff. I can move stuff around. Let me see if he still has it. And then I was like, you know what? It's called desert rats. Let me see if cold deserts count too, which is technically tundra. For those of you that don't know what tundra are, they're basically like Antarctica. Not like Antarctica, more like Alaska. Super duper cold, super duper blank.